Well, hello everyone, it's me, Sal. Good to have you here. Welcome to Sanctuary Sundays, as per usual. Your weekly reminder to try out Sanctuary if you haven't already done so. If you have, or if you're not looking for it, to completely ignore whatever I just said. Hi, it's me. It's good to have you. But we're here to just do as per usual, talk about the game a little bit, enjoy your time, and really just um, kind of get through the game as normal. I am gonna be shifter with you. I have been just kind of like really just thinking about this day. I'm like, I have been not. I wouldn't say been struggling. I've just been like, the game has been randomly like just destroying me in mentally. So I've been like probably going through the games, and those ones are kicking my ass too. So at this point, I just want something that I can do with a consistent basis that does not entirely hand me over my grab my pants and just put it over my head, or like what's that mean? Or what does that mean? Like just hand me my own ass or something? SP boost rate, nope. Crit rate is cool. Evasion's cool. We're gonna go with this one. Oh, but yeah, no, I have just been like, I won't say out of it, but I have been just in pain from summons. Very, 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 very in pain. My Nikkei summons been fucking dog shit. It actually popped off so hard. It is actually, I think, the fourth or fifth most watched video, and definitely one of the fastest growing ones so far. I cannot believe it actually got as many views as it has. Which thank y'all for watching. If you did watch that, it's about 20 minutes of me just watching the sorrow, just suffering every instance of me summoning every temple. I ended up with like, I ended up having to go to like hard pity, which was kind of insane to me, because I haven't done that in a hot second. And that was on something. I think I need sleep shits. Yeah, I haven't done that in like a bit of time, so that was certainly a bit surprising, to put it mildly. And that video popped up so fucking hard. Man. I think it's the videos you do bad in, the ones that people really enjoy, where it's like, I did better than he did, which honestly, I'm glad it makes y'all feel better, because that went fucking dog shit. Granted, I'll tell you something. I have my summons on some times have been like fantastic. My Rappy summons been amazing. I just wanted Mihara, and Mihara was just like, nah, sorry, dude, I'm with Uni right now. You're gonna have to call home in a second. Which was crazy work. Let's see, evasion, healing, accuracy, yes, please. I need that accuracy buff like I need my sanity. Every time that happens. But yeah, no, honestly, I think like every time this week that happens, with red, right? It's really easy with strength fair, or green sanctuary for red teams, because I get resistances, I get buffs, I don't have to deal with like random BS from like the enemy side of things. It's kind of like whatever. And like I can basically just auto like the majority of these things. Just watching them go at it, it's whatever, bro. So my hand is just like, I'm a little numb from. I'm just squeezing a bit of a weight hand gripper. I wanted to do a little bit of stretches, but I pulled my middle finger a little bit, I think. Well, that's quite something, right? We're gonna cook. They're gonna cook us in a second. Let's just watch it. I'm kind of surprised it actually took as long as it did. It's fine. The Sanctuary. It's whatever. I thought it actually took a little bit longer than I expected. If human, Each time enemy is stunned, inflicts on enemy, inflicts 200 damage on all enemies. We're gonna go with this one because I refuse to deal with that. So, by the way, Banana, I did actually read your post. I am so sorry it took me that long. I did not even consider that as a possibility because my brain is very, very small when it comes to matters of I'm getting my ass handed to me. What am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. I think Banana's probably like in like the top echelon, like top 3 or 4%, bro. Bro's like popping off, bro. No, but he advised me if I want to do the world trade to try using stun on that, which is probably a good idea. I think my Rose is kind of cracked now. I probably can get her SS plus gear, Sanctuary, and I probably should. She I think is very close to being like maxed out, so that would be very nice to see. Serve shields damage of skill for self. We're gonna go with this gun, right? Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. But yeah, no. Every like top tier player probably has strats for it. I'm just like trying to figure that out like in the open. Honestly, I'll tell you something. So I can go to Reddit, ask questions, but I need somebody to tell me, no, you're stupid. Do it like this. Which again, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Oh, that's lovely work. Hold on. Did my game actually crash? Oh, that's lovely work, bro. That is crazy work. No, it finished. Thank God. Thank God. It was trying to think what happened. Jesus Christ! It lasted 8 seconds, and the game couldn't handle how fast I was. That's so funny. Evasion, healing, SP boost rate. I don't need to heal. I don't need to evade if I just hit fast enough. That's my strategy. Not really a strategy, it's just kind of a suggestion. I would like to have more accuracy than evasion. Evasion is nice, and is nice, and not the worst thing ever. But I'm not expecting to die. Bam, 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 and then that only hit once. Cool. We're done? I didn't even realize we're done. Bro, some of the animations are probably like so fast that I'm killing them in 9 seconds. That's crazy work. The passives are actually working, so we're gonna get, I think I would love to have a bleed resist before I like accidentally forget about it. 'Cause, again, sometimes between then and now they don't actually appear, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. Bleed resist on the stage is super, super important. Unless you have, again, I think one of the best people to have is probably, if you're going like, if you're running a green team, theoretically this wouldn't be the worst thing to kind of run. But again, why would you be running a green against green? But I mean, you could. If you're crazy like that, you could. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Green Aurora is, again, not a bad character to run in this stage, but it also is kind of weird. Attack, evasion, healing, overheal. We're gonna go with this one. Oh, SP boost rate. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me my brain hurts. Fuck. Come on, I got this. Come on. I mean, you guys got this. I'm totally doing something. Just watching things fight. Again, I started doing like the first video. I think is probably my best one. If you're looking for like a bit more of a tutorial, I went more in depth into these things in the first video. I do believe I could probably make a more like in depth of how to do Sanctuary. But I honestly every single week. And not that it changes, it just kind of irked my brain. We're gonna go with this one because accuracy is more important above all else. 40% accuracy is crazy. 40% crit rate is insane, and then 60% crit damage. That's beautiful. We love to see that accuracy buff. I still don't know why. Honestly, if there's one thing I would love to see, because I haven't seen this, by the way, they have not given us an accuracy-based character. I don't know. There is not a single character in this game other than like, ironically, by the way, there's some good S characters that can give you accuracy, which actually are pretty good to running as a frontline. If you're running into accuracy issues, they're better to have if you're really like struggling with this. I believe Red Tank Alpha for this stage is really good, and it is literally just because it gives you whatchamacallit, crit, not crit, just like 16% accuracy, which is such a very like it feels like I'm very ignorant of that amount of stuff, but at the same time, man, it is very strange, very, very strange to have to deal with it. Alright, well, what are we looking about? We already have the poison resist, we already have sleep resist, damage inflicted, reduces damage for received by that much. We're gonna go with knockback and dark resist. I think it's not bad. I do believe it actually raises the damage we output, but it is kind of whatever. I start talking to myself, and I'm like losing energy. Kind of like the sanity things goes, but like, man, my brain is just like, there was like a big thought, and now I got it out, like there's nothing there, blank shit. I'm just. No, because I have made arguments, because here's the thing, right? I love it when a game makes me take about 20 minutes to do something that I only have to do once a week. However, that's 20 minutes just gone. It's very nice that I can record this, because I think it drives me nuts, and I mean this like, that's kind of shit. Okay. That's really ass. Each stun buff is granted from other than self, inflicts stun on a single enemy for that. That's cool. I think we're gonna do this one actually. We're gonna go with this one. Stun is cool, but I don't need it because that's for fools or something. Also, my Beatrix is taking a beat from hell. Can I get some heals? Because I don't think the last... No, because it's not like the yellow stage or whatever. I believe the blue stage that for some reason disabled my healing in its entirety, which I thought was kind of nuts. I still have... Oh, sweet baby mama. Was that a 1.3 million? Holy shit. No, that was 152,000. Dude, that was 1.3 million, bro. There's like 319,000, like fivefold. I saw that. Blue resist, we have that. Poison resist, we don't have that. Sure, let's get some poison resist, even though it's kind of worthless. It is what it is. I believe it actually, since this is like a different thing, I know for sure it like increases our resistance to something else or damage increase. Like 20 or 20%, either or. It's a good bonus. I don't know if these stack personally. I know some other buffs do stack, but those are like very like different buffs. It would be nice to know if they kind of stack. I do believe they probably do, but only I think it could pass like a certain point, right? Because you can't get more than 100% resistance of bleed or whatever. You know what's a scary thought? So Bleach has this thing where they where they created a an ailment plus effect that basically causes we're gonna go with this one, that causes certain characters to not necessarily not deal more damage, but it causes them to be able to inflict debuffs even if you have 100% resistances, which in my opinion is kind of insane. Because you can ignore characters with 100% like poison resist, for example, and you'd essentially one tap is what would happen. So, well, not necessarily one tap, but like inflict an ailment, regardless of you having the resistance, which is even crazier. And like that essentially neglects having 100% resistances to an ailment, which again, 1.2 million. I definitely saw that. That was 1.2 million damage. I saw it. I believe it. Do not lie to me, game. Evasion, SP boost rate. Versus damage inflicted by this much. We're gonna go with this one. This is cool. Probably shouldn't do that, but it is what it is. We're gonna high road it. We're gonna nuke Aurora as fast as we can. All right, let's pop this ultimate as fast as we can. 20% reduction in ulti cost. Not super crazy, but it is kind of like an additive stack. All right, we're gonna let it auto, and we'll see if we can. The fact that she's also still not bleed resistant immune is kind of crazy to me. I just realized she already got the buff. Or they got the stack already out of the way. That's kind of insane, to be honest with you. Oh, she'd mercy. A little bit of healing, and then I think we're gonna pop a heal from her. Yep, dual heal. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Big heal. I believe this is another heal. And yep, heal. This is my Aurora, which hasn't seen like light of days. Ultimate. Other attack. I'm just letting it auto. Pop. I am atomic something meme. 1 million damage straight up on auto. This was honestly a bit of a hard time the first time, but definitely tons and tons of damage. Again, definitely, in my opinion, that was definitely one of the easiest times I've had with it. Not as high as last week's, which is kind of fine. I definitely could have probably optimized it, but I'm just here to do my pure diligence or something? Something diligence? I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, no, that's how I do it, like, we're actually gonna claim this as well. Right. But yeah, no, honestly, yeah. I just, back to, like, the other topic, well, we'll pull a summon, right? I do not want to deal with, having more percentages of ailments than needed, because I think that's super cringe. I already thought that having immunities to certain damage happening is already stupid. Having 60% damage reductions on just one particular element is crazy to me. Which, in my opinion, like you can say whatever. But I think it's kind of like, I think it's like a very bland take. I just don't want to see like immunities like up the wazoo. And like at the rate I'm going, because I realize now with that effect, right? I hope it doesn't happen, because needing to have like 100% sleep resist or 100% plus bleed immunity would be kind of crazy. There's a character already, like I believe Aurora, kind of not necessarily neglects, but she has like a very interesting like effect to her skills that basically nullifies any effect bleeds have on her team, which doesn't really do too much because that green team is like very like anti-bleed anyway. So it's just very, very fascinating. But saying that aside, I hope you guys enjoyed this. My brain's kind of like, I think it's just like blowing a fuse, to be honest with you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This was definitely a bit of a shorter one. Again, let me know your thoughts. Comments down below. I will probably be trying the World Tree sometime soon enough. I don't know for how long, but again, the World Tree is definitely like one of my top scarier things in the game. I definitely have to go through Chronicles as well to get my 1,000 to get like 1,000 extra gems from the event. If you're able to do this, remember to do this because you actually do get 1,000 gems from that. So that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoy Sanctuary Sundays. This is a bit more for Yak Fest now. Until probably next week, where I get my ass handed to me by something I'm not prepared for, as per usual. You know. Again, I will actually tell you what one more thing. The character I'm talking about is Red Alpha, I believe, as a stand-in for a support. I think is not bad. The reasoning behind it is because I think her kit, her skill kit, is actually really nice. This, in my opinion, is very important because I don't see many characters that have accuracy. Having that in your kit is kind of really good for me, in my opinion. It is something that not everybody has, and the fact that not everybody has it means that if you have that on the character, it becomes very indispensable in Sanctuary. So I think that's a recommendation I can do for everybody. It may not be your best tank, but it will allow you to ignore a lot of the necessities of having to basically guarantee an accuracy buff. Because there are very, very few characters that have an accuracy buff, and I think we need more of those. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Stay solid, and happy Mother's Day for those in the U.S. Bye-bye. Stay solid. Bye-bye.